You have no authority here! Stand down now or face the consequences!
I always thought the quietest neighborhoods hid the loudest secrets, but nothing prepared me for the day those secrets came crawling straight for my family. It started with a buzz, not the annoying group chat kind, but the kind that punches you in the stomach before you even answer. My phone lit up with a trembling FaceTime call from my disabled sister, Princess. Midday. Red eyes, shaky breathing. And Princess doesn't cry unless the sky is actually falling. But this disaster didn't start with that call. Oh no, it started way earlier, back when Princess and I moved into Briarwood Ridge, the suburb that pretended to be paradise but smelled like HOA dictatorship underneath. Perfect lawns, perfect smiles, perfectly fake. Princess, born with a spinal muscular condition, rolled through life in her wheelchair like a queen with no time for nonsense. She was sharp, funny, and tougher than most of the men in the neighborhood. But try telling that to Carla Charlotte, the HOA president and self-appointed neighborhood tyrant. Carla hated everything about Princess. Her ramp, unsightly. Her medical delivery boxes, disrupting visual harmony. Her wheelchair van, a distraction. Imagine being that racist and that bored at the same time. I reported Carla twice. She smirked and said, "The HOA decides what's appropriate here." Cute. A month later, things got worse. Two men started patrolling our street in black tactical vests labeled HOA security, walking around like they were guarding a nuclear launch site instead of retirees walking their poodles. No badges, no credentials, just attitude and an unhealthy dose of delusion. Princess said they stared her down every time she rolled outside. She tried to ignore them. I tried to breathe. But harassment only goes in one direction, forward. And one Thursday afternoon, it finally blew up. I stepped out to grab groceries while Princess watered her plants with her tiny spray bottle she loved. 10 minutes later, my phone buzzed again. This time it was a frantic video call. Princess crying, whispering, terrified. That was the moment everything cracked open. Before we go any further, comment where in the world you are watching from and make sure to subscribe Silent Divide Tales because tomorrow's story is one you don't want to miss. The screen flipped and my heart detonated. Two fake HOA cops were standing over Princess. One had his hand gripping the back of her wheelchair like he was holding a hostage. The other was screaming in her face so close his spit hit the camera. Her cheek was red. Someone had already hit her. What kind of grown man hits a disabled girl watering her plants? I don't even remember turning the key. The engine roared and I tore down the street at 70, tires screaming with me. When I skidded into the driveway, those two men were still towering over her, Princess trembling, shielding her face. I jumped out before the car fully stopped. One fake cop smirked and said the 7 dumbest words ever spoken. "This is HOA business. Back off, civilian." Civilian? That's adorable. I stepped closer. "You should have checked who her brothers are." Because what they didn't know was that the storm coming down the street behind me wasn't the weather. It was my twin brothers, Navy, SEAL, brothers. Right then, Princess whispered, "Please, don't let them touch me again." And that's when the skinny one made the dumbest move of his life. He reached for the pistol on his hip and pointed it at Princess. Before I could even speak, tires screeched. A black truck slid into the street like a missile. Doors slammed open before the engine even stopped. Elias and Caleb arrived. Elias, the calm sniper. Caleb, the loud bruiser. Both SEALs. Both done with everyone's nonsense. Elias raised his pistol, cool and steady. "Drop the gun. Now, slowly." The skinny fake cop swung toward him. Bad decision. Caleb hit him like a hurricane. 3 strides, wrist twist, slam, face first into the concrete so hard the driveway nearly filed an assault report. Gun in the grass. Fake cop screaming. Caleb's knee in his spine. Then the bigger fake cop panicked and pulled out his gun. His hands shook so bad he looked like he was holding a live snake. Princess screamed. I lunged, but Elias was faster than gravity. A wrist chop, a leg hook, and the man hit the pavement like a sack of wet laundry. 2 fake cops down. 6 seconds. Caleb leaned in close, fist in the skinny one's collar. "You laid hands on a girl in a wheelchair. Who sent you?" The man whimpered. Caleb slammed him back down. "Answer, or I break more than your pride." Elias stared at the bigger one. "Don't lie. I'll know." The man cracked like cheap glass. Carla Charlotte, she told us to scare her." Carla, the HOA president, the ramp hater, the queen of fake authority. Before I could unleash every word I wanted to say, sirens cut through the air. Real ones. Police. Finally, Princess wasn't crying anymore. She was watching justice come home. Elias holstered his weapon. Caleb stayed planted on the guy's back. Two officers walked in. Real badges, real uniforms, real authority. Explain, Sergeant Harlow said. I pointed at one man. He hit my sister, then the other. He pointed a gun at her. Elias added, we stopped them before they killed her. Harlow checked their fake badges, illegal guns, zip ties, and a page labeled compliance target princess. He didn't hesitate, both under arrest. But then, the moment that completed the justice buffet, a pearl white SUV rolled up, outstepped Carla Charlotte, dressed like she thought she was auditioning for Evil HOA President the movie. Excuse me, she barked. Release them. They work for the HOA. Princess flinched. Caleb laughed, that dangerous laugh he used overseas. Harlow raised a hand. Ma'am, step back. I will not. I gave them authority. No, Elias cut in. You gave them permission to terrorize. Harlow lifted the evidence folder. Miss Charlotte, you're connected to multiple felonies, including conspiracy to kidnap a disabled resident. Her face drained of color. Turn around, Harlow said. The cuffs clicked. Princess let out the softest breath. Carla screamed, This isn't over. Caleb shrugged. It is for you. The world finally went quiet. Princess rolled toward us, touching our hands with a tiny, grateful smile. You saved me, she whispered. Elias knelt. We protect our own. Caleb ruffled her hair. Always. The sun dipped over Cedar Ridge, painting everything gold. Two fake cops headed to the hospital, one corrupt HOA queen in handcuffs, and three brothers standing stronger than ever. Heroes aren't born. Sometimes they're forged. Together. If you felt that ending in your chest, tap follow and subscribe to Silent Divide Tales, where justice stories live loud.